All right, we are live. Or at least I sure hope we are. Yep, that's working just fine. All right. Let me know in the chat if my voice sounds weird. Sometimes OBS does that. Gonna pull up the chat on my phone, and we will get started. Full disclosure, this is the first time I have actually run a lap in the trucks at Kansas when we jump into practice here. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. We got about 10 minutes of practice, and then we are off to the races. All right. All right, I'm just paying attention here, making sure that... All right. Yeah, it doesn't look like my stream's messed up in any way. All right. Yeah, it doesn't look like my... All right, cool. The audio's all fine. Let's go racing in Kansas. C-Fixed is probably my favorite series. I've always found the Xfinity Series cars a little bit annoying to drive. They're really loose on the straightaways, which makes going for aggressive moves kind of annoying. And in the corners, they just feel kind of awkward. I much prefer the trucks. Maybe it's because maybe it's because I'm not skilled enough to actually lift in corners, but we won't talk about that. Alright, I have to turn the driving line on because, I have never even driven a lap here. So, let's go ahead and go out for a couple of laps. I sure hope it's not like the Xfinity Kansas race where the top line was just... Oh, right. I guess trading paint's nice. Okay, hopefully the audio balances a little bit better. Here we go. Got the Ally rainbow paint scheme on board today. And one guy's already spinning out. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, there we go. Ah, my brake pedal isn't calibrated. Alright, that should be better. People are saying it's loud. Okay, I can fix that. Alright, should be better now. Alright, it does look like we're actually going to be able to drive the low lane. That's great, because I hate driving the high line. Maybe I'll try it late in the race if I need to get around someone, but I don't know. I've never been able to make the high line work at Kansas. I mean, I've gotten it to work for a couple of laps and been pretty fast, but then, I don't know, the minute my tires start wearing out even a little bit, I just fail. Alright. Generally at mile and a half, oh dear. Generally with mile and a halves in the truck series, you can run them flat out, but Kansas is a little bit flatter. So I'm thinking we're going to have to lift a little bit going into the corners, kind of like Charlotte. Truck feels pretty stable, which is good. Kansas is a very smooth racetrack, one of the things I like about it. Very good for racing because you can be so smooth. Oh, very stable through there. I'm not getting a lot of feedback in my wheel, so I'm going to assume that means I'm driving smoothly and not that my wheel's force feedback is broken. Because it could mean either of the two things. Alright, it does look like going flat out is going to be the way to go here, so let's give it a shot. Oh, you can definitely do it. This reminds me a lot of Chicagoland, where it doesn't look like you can go flat out, but you can. Oh, that reminds me, I need to mute the voice chat. Because, hey, it's iRacing. You never know when someone's going to start spouting racial slurs. Kyle. There we go. 31-2 and to the top of the board. I'm pretty good in trucks. Not gonna lie. This is probably my favorite series. Outside of maybe the ARCA series, this is probably my favorite to run. ARCA's fun. I should also give the wheel and modifieds a chance. Speaking of ARCA series, if you guys remember, I am currently running in the SR4MH ARCA series, and I actually got a win at Lanier last night. They had to postpone the race from Friday to Monday, but I ended up getting a win after some of the best drivers crashed out. Now, granted, only 9 people showed up to the race, but I'm going to count it a win. Got the full 43 points, and I am up into 7th in the series standings. Alright, I'm going to test my theory really quick that my force feedback is just broken by shoving my truck into the grass. Oh, no, it is not broken. Alright, we're good. Ooh, 31-0. I can probably achieve that. Just gotta push. How's everybody doing in the chat? Oops, I never stopped my car. Who do you want to win the NASCAR Cup Series tonight? I'm always going to go with Tyler Reddick. Granted, I don't actually think they're going to get the race in tonight, but I hope they do, because NASCAR. Are you going to do an ARCA race tonight? No ARCA race. They had to postpone this race, actually because of the Cup Series, until Friday night. But on Friday, we will be racing at Talladega. So I think I'm going to go ahead and live stream that. Live stream. Said live stream or something. Alright, I can probably go for a 31-0. But hey, starting in the back is more fun, gives you guys some better content, so maybe I should aim to start in the back. We'll do an iRacing challenge. Why won't they get the race started today? Lots of rain in the area. A huge threat of rain. NASCAR did not pick a good couple of weeks to come back. It's just been raining this whole time. Okay, looks like I can get a slightly better entry into 1 if I don't take the apron. Oh, but that's not a good entry into 1. Oh, dear. Oh, how about that? How's that for a save, huh? That's the initial D skills coming into play. How about that? Alright, turns out you can very well drift a truck. I also want to practice my pit entrances, because that's going to be something pretty important. I would love to also practice restarting as well. Hello. Okay. I would love to practice restarting as well. I don't know if this is a track where you can just shove it in a second and floor it, or if you have to be a little bit more careful. Generally in the trucks you can kind of just floor it, but I know there are a couple of tracks where you can't do that. Yeah, weather does suck. Kind of wish it would just be sunny every like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know, the rest of the week it can rain all at once, but those days, no. We want our NASCAR. Come to think of it, I think I need to load trading paints. I'll do that soon enough. Oh dear. Got it in the wall. A smooth entry. That's going to be crucial for the race. Oh, that was a nice turn, though. Oh dear. Ow. 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 Well, kept it out of traffic, so that's good. How did you get that paint scheme? I painted it myself in Photoshop. And then I uploaded it using trading paints. Speaking of trading paints, let's get it loaded up. Okay, hopefully people's paint schemes will start to pop in here. I'm going to practice a pit entrance. We're not going to have to pit under green, but if a caution comes out, which, knowing iRacing, it probably will, I will need to pit at some point. Yeah, very smooth. Almost deceptively so, as if tire wear isn't going to be a problem, but knowing the trucks, it will be. One problem about going flat out into the corners like this is that you always seem to end up with tire wear. There we go. Saved it. Kind of figured out how to save it. Oh, I also want to test out the high line. Alright, I'm just gonna find my pit stall here, because I have an idea. Gotta work on my pit entries, because I tend to lose some time on pit lane. Oh, that's nice. Am I doing another hosted iRacing session soon? I probably will, actually. I'm thinking this time we're gonna do some short track racing. I'm thinking maybe in the Legacy Xfinity cars, maybe in the late models, I don't know. I can't guarantee that it would be base content, because I'm going to try and make it as much base content as I can, but in some cases it's just I can run a better event if I use some of the DLC content. But then again, the winner will probably get a prize from that one as well, so it should make up for the content price. What I'm going to try and do is if it's a base track, I'm going to do a shopped car, but if it's a shopped track, then I'll do a base car, just so there's kind of a compromise. However, there is a chance that we'll have to do both downloadable content, just because there is a lot of really good content on iRacing, and I don't want to restrict myself too much to just the base content. Alright, let's give this another shot. Let's try the high line, why not? Okay. There's probably more grip up there than I thought there was, because I definitely lifted going in a little too much. Ooh, there is grip up here. It's not a lot, but I mean, it's definitely a line I could run if I was trying to make a pass. I don't know how much it would really help me on lap times, but alright, let's go ahead and jump into the race. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I could do a short track race, late models, I don't know, something like that. iRacing has some pretty good short track content, honestly. Wheel and modifieds even. There's a lot of local short tracks in the game as well, which I find very nice. One of the cool things about iRacing. Alright, let's see how our iRating compares in this lobby. Hopefully I can be around maybe 5th iRating. I don't know, I've actually gotten my iRating up decently high. I think it's around 3,000 right now. I want to say it's around like 2.8 thousand. I don't know. I'm ordering pizza. Nice. Have fun with your pizza. Well, I guess you don't really have fun with pizza, you just eat it. Hey, what could be better than watching my live stream and eating pizza, and then laughing at my terrible driving ability? Alright, we're number 18 in the lobby. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, that was quite possibly the worst pit exit ever. Let's try that again. Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot to... messing up quite a bit here. Okay, I need to actually... Yeah, I almost wrecked a guy coming out of the pit lane. Sorry about that, bud. There we go. I don't think it's possible to... Hold on. Okay, it's not possible to drive in there. Maybe I should start actually focusing. I don't know. Might be a good idea. There we go. You should do ARCA cars at South Boston or Thompson. That could be fun. I don't know. The ARCA cars are a little bit difficult to drive on short tracks because they're, the new damage model they have. Ooh, that is blinding going into turn 3. My goodness. The new damage model they have, kind of makes them hard to make contact with each other. So the problem that you run into is, if you make any contact with anybody, then your race is basically ruined at that point. When will the Grand Prix Series be back? I'm not going to bring it back as just the Grand Prix Series. However, I am going to bring I am going to bring NR 2003 back. It's going to be, this is going to be my official announcement, and then I'll make a proper video about it later. But it's going to be called the TMG Summer Series. There's going to be racing at short tracks, road courses, intermediates, and even one dirt track on the schedule. The first race is going to be June 6th, live streamed on this channel. It's going to be ending sometime in mid to late July. Give unlimited resets? Nah. Because when you get unlimited resets, the problem that you then run into is that people decide to basically just wreck because they know that even if, basically because it doesn't affect your safety rating and you have unlimited resets, you don't really have a reason to race cleanly. So, yeah. I mean, I get doing 1 or 2. I think 1 or 2 is fair just because, especially if there's a cash prize. If someone just decides to basically, wreck for fun, and you get caught up in it when it wasn't your fault, then you get that kind of 1 reset as, I guess, kind of like I don't really know what I'm saying, but it's nice to have at least 1 or 2 resets, but after that it's kind of just like you don't have a reason to drive cleanly. Okay, top times are around a 31.2. I know I can beat that. Well, I can't beat it if I do that again. This track is a lot less grippy than it was in practice. Granted, I've won after starting 16th, so qualifying doesn't matter a huge deal to me, but I should definitely not just write it off. Okay, how was that? 31.6. Gross, I can do better. That felt much better. Here we go. All the way down to the apron. How is that? 31.29. Only 8th. So yeah, it definitely looks like we're going to have to get into the 31 zeros to actually have a shot at pole. I know I can probably do that for the second race. The second truck night in America. Yes, this is what this is right now. The second truck night in America. Yeah, most of the top times are inside the 31 zeros. I know I can do that if I can just run flat out. Alright, let's test something here. I'm going to figure out how we're going to restart. I'm guessing it's second gear. Alright, traction isn't an issue. Ooh, bad qualifying run. I got put in a really good lobby. We're only ahead of a couple of people. But I know I can definitely get into the 31.2s if I just had or into the 31, I guess 31.1s. I just need a little... Oh, Elliott Sadler's in this race. What? Oh, nice. Okay, everybody say hi to Elliott Sadler. That's funny. I thought I saw another name. Andrew Decato, I know he's really fast. Tyler Dayton, never seen him before. Nick Foster, I think I've at least heard that name. Constantine Cornel, I know I've seen him before, but Elliott Sadler starting in second, so what would you know? Nice. Alright, so now's my chance to beat Elliott Sadler. Yeah, I can do it. Well, let's put this on a live stream. Beating Elliott Sadler, not clickbait. Let's go ahead and take a picture of this. 1 second, guys. Maybe that's not Elliott Sadler. Maybe it's just somebody with the name Elliott Sadler, but it's not the Elliott Sadler. All right, well, Elliott Sadler starting second. Yay, 16th, my favorite. All right, well, you know what? I've won from 16th before. I can do it. Why not? All right. Oh, it's Elliott Sadler. Bro, it's Elliott Sadler. All right, let's listen to Elliott Sadler. Insightful commentary. Here we go. Okay, hold on. I think that might be Elliott Sadler. Oh my. We need to analyze this. Somebody compare this. Is this Elliott Sadler? Alright, I think it's Elliott Sadler, bro. We got Elliott Sadler. You know what? Hey, you might be cool, but have you ever raced against the Elliott Sadler? I'm just saying. I wonder if he's running a one main financial car. I sure hope he is. That would pretty much prove to me. I know it's Elliott Sadler if he's racing a one main financial car. Also, yes, he is number 11. Oh, he's driving a SimSeats car. That definitely seems like an Elliott Sadler, like a professional driver paint scheme, just like some sim racing company. Alright, guys, we're gonna race Elliott Sadler, and we're gonna win. Just watch. What wheel do I have? I have a Thrustmaster T150. Very good entry level wheel. Not the best wheel. I'm thinking about upgrading soon, but if you're just looking to get into iRacing, I would recommend going with the T150. It's much less noisy than some of Logitech's offerings, which make it a slightly better option because it's, I believe, I want to say it's a combination of gear and belt driven, which makes it a lot less noisy than just a belt driven system like Logitech has. Also, they go for a lot cheaper, because when people think about getting into sim racing, a lot of them think of Logitech, and since so many people are getting into sim racing, Logitechs are in high demand. You should get a Logitech wheel? Nah. This is much quieter, and I mean, I don't know if necessarily the quality is better, but it's quieter and certainly has a smoother drive to it. Alright, boys, we out here racing Elliott Sadler. And we're doing it on live stream, so no one can say it didn't happen. Man, I really wish I was live streaming the time that I beat Ty Gibbs in an iRacing race. Oh, that was my favorite. Actually, speaking of Ty Gibbs, he blocked me on Twitter. He won a race. Someone commented on his post that he should social distance with his crew, and he said, "Can't hear you from this far up the leaderboard," so I did the same thing to him, and he said, "You must be good at video games." So I went ahead and I responded with, "You missed the point," and then I got blocked. So that's the story of how I got blocked by Ty Gibbs. Alright, boys, we starting 16th. Not very good, but I know I can do better if I really try. Coming to the green. Let's do this. I can't tell if we're going or not. And we are green. There we go. Oh, let's go racing, boys. I'm already getting freight trained off the start here. Alright, I'll let him have the outside because I think the inside's going to give an advantage in a 1. I'm pretty good at racing, not so good at qualifying, so we'll see how this plays out. I want to give him a little bit of room here down the back. I don't want to give him too much room, though. Alright, it's going to be important to start saving tires early, so lifting is going to be crucial, but I also don't want to go too easy because I want to see how many spots I can make up here. The start is when everybody is nice and bunched together, so it's going to be important to try and make up spots while I still can. There we go. I just want to drive underneath this guy, try and clear him. Gonna get to the bottom, though. Ooh, still side by side. Nice. Let's drive it in here. Let's go. There we go. Come on. Ah, this guy is still outside. Come on, dude. Bro, you gotta understand me, bro. I want to make the pass, bro. Maybe I should just let him go. I don't want to let him go. You just gotta be patient. Don't want to burn up your tires too quickly. Ah, I'm gonna let him go. I don't want to misjudge it, trying to get back in line. A lot of people gravitating towards the top. It's definitely giving them a run off the corner. Hey, we're side by side again. Awesome. I'm going to try and run the middle this time by. See if that helps. Oh, I might misjudge a block here. I might want to be careful. I don't know. Ever since that happened with Kyle Busch, I'm kind of worried I might, misjudge trying to get back in line. Man, it definitely looks like the outside has some pace. Thinking about moving up there. Well, I kind of already am up there. Halfway committed. Alright, let's get back in line up at the top. Try and follow him through here. Definitely looks like the track is much more banked as you get towards the top, so that's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's saving tires. I don't want to fall too far back, though, because there's a chance we're going to get a caution here. I definitely don't need to be lifting going into the corners, that's for sure. Okay, noted. There's a bump on the entry to turn 1. Really having to adapt here, middle of the race. I'm not used to running up here. Oh, dear. Oh, no, 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 no. Get off the wall. All right, we're in second to last place. I don't know why the top is so fast. I don't know. I like Kansas, but I wish the top wasn't so dominant. Oh, dear. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Go, go, go. All right. I may have just driven through somebody. But, hey, guess it's all good. Past the 9 car. Yep, 10-4. Okay. Nice. I did not see that happening. I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on up there, and suddenly just there's 5 cars in the wall. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'll try my best to do it when we're in, because I'm guessing most of the field's going to come down to the pits here. We're already a quarter of the way through this thing. Pretty short race, if you ask me. I'm going to try and pull it up here. Yep, pit road is open, so I'm guessing most people are coming in this time by. Why are we going? We're going very slow down the back. I'm guessing that the pace car is in 3 and 4. Okay, cool. Thinking about taking 2 tires here, but I don't think that would be very much worth it. Where Elliott Sadler? Alright. I'll take a look at the chat once we're in the pit lane. Is Elliott Sadler in the race? Yep, Elliott Sadler is currently running in 2nd. We're running 20th, which is just great. Okay, hopefully I didn't pick up any damage. I know I kind of phased through a guy. I don't know how iRacing registers that. Looking for the number 18 board. Kind of wish I could see it. Too many people in the way here. Oh, there it is. Oh, my. I did not see that board. Man, my pit crew just does not want to service me. Alright, here we go. And we're in. Oh, my. I'm very lucky there. I didn't get any damage, even though I literally drove through a guy. Oh, Elliott Sadler got a penalty. Oh, now that's interesting. Well, okay. Hello, Elliott Sadler. Most people are on 97. Okay, so I wasn't too far off. Oh, dear. I think the leaders both got penalties? Oh, my. Drama. Drama at Kansas. Elliott Sadler. Speeding penalty. I gotta say, this race is pretty dramatic. I should really try and follow Elliott Sadler up through the field. Let's warm up. Lots of F's. Yeah, F's in the chat for Elliott Sadler and Tucker Minter. Alright, let's try, let's hope for a 17 car pile up in front of us so we can get this win. Alright, coming back to the green flag. Yeah, kind of unfortunate, though. I was hoping that the top side wouldn't be so dominant, just because I'm not very good at running up there. But it is, so what are you going to do? Alright, pace car's off. Well, we'll be off. About to go green. Stay focused. Yep, more F's in the chat. Not only for Elliott Sadler, but for my terrible race pace. There we go. Oh, people are already taken to the apron. You know, I can't describe why, but my car feels oddly off the pace coming to the start. Oh, we got a nice run on the top side. Here we go. Outside of the 4. Just trying to stay about half a lane away from the wall. Is the 9 going to try and get in line? No, he's not. Coming out of 4, kind of that middle line seems to give you a really nice run. Whoop, 3 wide. Oh dear, I heard 3 wide. I don't think we ever were 3 wide, but I heard it. Yep, big bump there going into turn number 1. Just kind of learning the track as we go. Especially in a race condition. 24, are you going to try and come up here? You didn't try and come up. One problem about everybody training around the high line like this is that if one guy gets loose, then we're all going to pay the price. Luckily, though, I've been able to make some very nice progress running up here at the top. Didn't drive into that corner very well for sure. Kind of just trying to ramp the exit, try and get a bit of a run. There we go, clear low. Seems like going for a nice arc through the corners gives you a really nice run off. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. And in 3 and 4, if you can just kind of hold them down at the bottom. 17 is definitely faster than me. I've seen that he's been much faster than basically everybody around him this whole time. Alright, 1 and 2, you need to be close to the wall, it looks like. Ooh, but the bottom lane is starting to come in. That's interesting. Because the one car was able to get much closer alongside than I thought he would be. Yeah, because this top lane's stacking up so much. that I think the bottom is starting to come in a lot more just by virtue of having less congestion. Huh. I might want to try it down there sometime. Yeah, you can see the one truck's been running the bottom. Honestly, he's been able to pull away from me, so I actually think migrating to the bottom wouldn't hurt. I know the middle is still best in 3 and 4. I think that's for sure. But the bottom is definitely getting faster. Yep, one car pulled away again, so let's try it. Then again, all this racing probably means I just kind of want to back out of everything. Yep, the way that they're stacking up like that is not inspiring confidence in me. Oh dear, that could be close. Yep, there they go! Drive it, drive it, drive it, drive it through, drive it through. Caution is out. We got him. All right. Okay, hopefully everybody pits again. I could go for some fresh tires. I could go for some fresh rubber, man. I'm gonna try and pull up the chat here. That was a fun little stint of racing, I gotta be honest. Oh, I made up a lot of positions just running the top. I want to say 20th to 13th. Not bad, not bad. I also can't tell where the pace car is. Back straightaway, 10-4. How's the chat doing? Everyone smash that like button. Yes, smash the like button. Smash the like button so hard that your phone breaks and you need to buy a new one. Actually, don't do that. Alright, most people coming in. Let's follow them in. That was quite possibly the worst pit entry I've ever done. Okay, be on the lookout for the 18 board. I know where it is this time. All this congestion, it's hard to tell. Can I see it now? Go, go, go. I may have smashed the like button too hard. There is an earthquake now. You know what? Yeah, I think you gotta reduce your force if you've caused an earthquake by virtue of like button smashing. Okay, I can't tell if we made up a lot of spots on pit road. Oh my goodness, they're almost wrecking coming out of the pit lane. Oh dear, that was a close race off. And, 7 car got a penalty for that. Honestly, that's what happens when you get such a close race off like that. A lot of people tend to jump the gun. Andrew Ducato, I know that name. Oh dear, poor Cone. Just got shoved out in the middle of the racetrack. Alright, boys. Good little pit stop sequence there. I think I was able to gain at least 2 spots. I know I gained at least 1. I think I might have gotten 1 more by virtue of a good pit stop. I know there has been a couple of times, actually, where my iRacing pit crew has actually been able to... I don't know if it was just they're faster or the guy in front of me overshot his box, but I do know that they got me out in front of him. But hey, fresh tires going to be very useful here on this last run. Looks like we are 14th. That's not right. 10th. Coming to the restart. Rip Cone. It will be missed. Poor Cone. Just wanted to live a happy Cone life, and I got shoved down onto the racetrack. But hey, all things considered, I honestly think that we've had a pretty successful race so far. That being said, I'm probably going to get caught up in a late race wreck now. Alright, 16th to first challenge. Let's do it. Actually, maybe it would help me if I got in a huge late race wreck, so I can lower my I rating to the point where I'll be in a lower split and I can just go in there. No? Bad idea? Okay. Point taken. We are going to be on the outside as well. From what I've gathered, the outside lane is really good early in a run, and then moving towards kind of the middle and end of the run, the bottom lane tends to come in a lot more. So, we'll see how that progresses throughout the night. Just about halfway at this point. Let's try and make it to the end. Let's try and gain some positions here. I know it sounds silly, but we could probably go for the win if we really wanted. Well, I shouldn't say if we really wanted. I mean, if we get lucky here, we could end up going for the win, but I don't think that'll happen. Yeah, Kansas, everybody. Groove seems to move down the further you get into a run. Wish I could explain that. I don't think I can. I just think the top lane is pretty rough on tires, so you gotta steer into the corner a little bit more to stay away from the wall. You get a little bit of oversteer on exit too, so that can burn them up just a bit. They also have to travel a longer distance. That could play a part of it. Alright, chat. Make your predictions now. Where am I gonna finish? Aiming for a top 10, but anything could happen. It's trucks, after all. And hey, Elliott Sadler got past me and is now up there. I wonder if anybody just took 2 tires. I know coming out of the pit lane, a couple of guys were way ahead of us. That could have been 2 tires. Last. You know, sure. That could happen, honestly. Trevor Hay. Oh, yep. Okay, leaders are not on fresh tires, so there's a chance we're going to be in trouble here. Let's go. Oh, I missed that completely. Most people just sliding to the bottom right away. I'm actually clear low. I don't want to take it just yet. Got a nice shift in a 4th there. Going to help us going into turn 1. One car wants to take the bottom, so I'll let him do that. Sorry. 1 truck. I mean, they are cars. Let's be honest. These things are nothing like trucks. People say stock cars are nothing like what they're supposed to be. Take a look at the truck series. Like, honestly, look at a Chevy Silverado in real life. Look at a Chevy Silverado NAS truck. The difference is insane. There's basically nothing similar about them. That's not a complaint, by the way. The truck series kind of needs that to happen just because of, well, trucks aren't very fast, if you haven't noticed. Ooh, bottom lane is definitely coming in at this point. I think as we get deeper into the night, the bottom lane's starting to grip up. Oh, what? Slow truck. Slow truck gonna be in the way. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh, Jesus. Ah! We made it through! What a pass! Oh, my goodness. We're clear on the inside. Let's go. Alright, that was genuinely terrifying. Oh my goodness, things are... Oh my god, guys, chill. People are being so aggressive. We've got over 10 to go. Everybody's like trying to wreck, I swear. We're not even in 10 to go and everybody's just going insane. Although, to be fair, if every... Oh, slide job. Slide job! Not quite. Not quite. I don't think that's Dale's line. I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh my goodness, there are 3 wide for second. Wow. Wow, this... I kind of wish I was in the battle for the lead. You know how much fun that looks? Slide job. Slide job. Slide job! We got the slide job done. We can go up to the top now, have the advantage. Ooh, he's gonna pull off the reverse slide job. Or I guess it's not really the reverse slide job, it's more just the crossover job. I'm gonna try running kind of in the middle of the track. That helped my line for sure. Ooh, nice run through there. Yeah, and see how that top lane is stacking up so much? That is costing them quite a lot of momentum, I think. See, because I have this kind of full racetrack, so I can bring it to the bottom, get that nice run off. Everybody in front's really stacked up towards the top, and it's going to cost them. Yep, not going to be able to pick that one off. But I got closer. Let's see, dive it to the bottom. Nope. I kind of wish I didn't have to be in the race with these guys. I don't know. The whole multi-line thing is making things really dynamic. Just the problem is the way that you're side by side through the corner and much closer off means that if you're not careful and you try and get back in line, then you're going to misjudge it. You're going to pull a Kyle Busch. Shout out to Elliott Sadler, getting back up to 5th. I don't know why I would need to shout out Elliott Sadler, but he's done a very nice job recovering. Nope, not driving it into the wall today. Oh dear, they're wrecking behind. They almost wrecked behind. It's pretty much single file up there. I don't know, should I try and make the bottom work? I kind of wanna. There's a lot of grip coming out of turn 4 because of the shadow there, I think. Yeah, bottom lane can't even compare. It's not rubbered in at all. We got under 10 to go at this point. Ooh, getting on the gas gives us some nice rotation there. Oh, Sadler's loose, middle of the corner. One guy's in front of me there. Got him on the outside. Oh, one truck got in the wall. Come on, don't stack up. Don't wreck. Ah, I think that's Andrew Decato. Nah, Trevor Haley got in the wall. Coming up on 6 to go. This middle lane through 3 and 4 is actually quite nice. You're able to get a decent amount of speed because the exit's so cool and rubbered in. Ooh, that 22 car just went right up against the wall. That was impressive. It does look like Daniel Wellborn is going to fly away with the lead here. I don't really have much for the guys in front. They're able to run the wall much more comfortably than I am. Oh my goodness, the bottom just has no grip. Wow. Talk about why I got a bad qualifying. It's because everybody else was probably running the wall. Oh my goodness, why would you do that? Well, thanks for that. Just came right down into me. Nice job, buddy. Well, there goes that run. All because that guy just couldn't possibly keep it against the wall. Had to come right down. Nice. Good run ruined. Alright, well I guess I'll bring it in. Can't believe that. Could have just turned it into the wall, but nope, he had to come down. Alright, really quickly, because we have so many optional repairs, there's no point in really racing, because I'm just going to be way off the pace. Let's see if I was right in my assessment that it was all his fault, or was it my fault? Could have been my fault, you know, you never know. My favorite part about that is that I can guarantee you he's going to get away with basically no damage. Alright, let's take a look. Yep, nope, I was on his inside, and he basically just came down for no reason. See his in-car. So you can see he gets it into the wall, he's trying to pull it off, and, yep, just comes down a little bit. Alright, so it's definitely not as much of his fault as I thought it was, but, that was unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all that he gets away with no damage and I got all of it. So when you get into the wall, kids, try your best to not come right back down in front of the guy who's charging up on you. Well, flat out to the finish. Let's see, we're starting 21st. How far up the order can we go? I have so much damage, I'm not really going to be able to do anything but go flat out. So let's try and do our best. Yep, we're somehow, even though I didn't get hit in the front, we somehow have engine damage and can't go as fast, of course. Thank you, iRacing, for making your damage model make no sense. So awesome of you. Yeah, I know that he was trying to get off the wall, but if he saw me coming, he was still turning left by the time the corner was exited. I don't know. I'm gonna say that's, 60-40, but I was there, I couldn't have really done much. And unfortunately, it ruined a perfectly good day for us, so, yep. Alright, let's go. I mean, hey, yeah, you predicted I would finish last, but unfortunately, there was a couple of people still behind us. We need some Euro beat right now. Try and get as far up as we can. 20th to 15th. Let's go. Let's just restart right up against the wall here. Because I think I've got a plan. Oh my! What? What is happening? Oh my! What? What just happened? Also, why do I have to let all these people by? They were in the wreck. The 5 car is a blown engine. I cannot let him by. Alright, well, hopefully iRacing's gonna realize that, because I cannot let any of these people by. Why should I have to let the 5 car by? He has a blown engine. That is stupid. Alright, well, guess I gotta let the 5 car by because he's got a blown engine and I am somehow obliged to give him his spot back. I can't let the 5 car by. He can't accelerate any faster than he's going. Why do we all have to stop for the 5 car? He can't drive. Why are we stopped? Are we waiting for the pace car? That's what we're doing? Okay. Sure. Oh, let me guess. They don't have to let me by. Okay, I should be right here. No, I'm passing the 5 car. He has a blown engine. I'm not staying behind him. Oh my goodness. Well, that's iRacing for you folks. And I'm still obliged to pass the 11 car. So does that mean I don't get the spot? Huh? What is going on? Okay, so I guess the race is ending this lap. What am I, 17th? That's not bad. That is about the dumbest restart I've ever seen in my life. You think I... Yeah, good point. Can I just pass the field right now? Take the win? That counts, right? Yeah, iRacing can be pretty messed up sometimes. I still have no idea how it even thought I had to let the... iRacing, y'all gotta make a rule that if your engine is blown, you're not allowed to pass anybody under caution because you had the spot when the caution came out. It's like, if your car is wrecked and stopped and in the wall, you should not have to let that person back by under caution. It's ridiculous. Flat out to the line. Well, I hated that. Should have been a top 10, but it got ruined by a guy who got in the wall. So, woohoo! iRacing. Woo, iRacing. Crew chief's acting all disappointed. I am too, buddy. Alright, let's take a look at what happened to find out why everyone just died on the last lap. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It's a late race restart, and, you know, someone is in the lead. I don't know how Elliott Sadler got involved in that. He's supposed to be best driver here by a long shot. I don't know why he spun. Yeah, so the field is going. When does the wreck even start? What? Oh, nice, because the 3 truck... Hold up. Ah, yes, the classic, the 3 truck was way off the pace and was never going to go in the first place, so we caused a giant wreck behind him. Nice. Yep, we're going to quit right there and join into another one. That is disgusting. Oh, dear. Alright, well, I'll try and do one more race. Actually, to anybody who's watching the Cup race right now, let me know how the rain is doing, because it will make the difference on if I do one more or 2 more. I'll probably just do one more, because I have clinical depression after that, but what are you going to do? Alright, let's go ahead and join into practice. Yeah, you gotta love iRacing. Cup race starts in an hour? Yeah. So just let me know how the rain is there. I imagine it's pretty bad. Actually, let's see what Bob Pockris is saying. Bobby boy. Nope, that's Bob Clockris. That's Bob Pockris. Alright, doesn't look like there's any rain in the area. What about Adam Stern? Is Adam Stern saying anything? I gotta imagine at least someone's reporting on it. Nope. Maybe, I don't know, Matt Weaver? I can't imagine that he would report on the rain, but he's one of the more honest guys. Okay, well, it doesn't look like rain is too much of a threat, so after this race I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, I guess. And we'll go cup racing. I just got NR 2003, and it's already one of the favorite games I own. Awesome. NR 2003 is a very nice game. I don't actually like the physics on there too much. I don't think my wheel is very good with it, and you have to calibrate it kind of weirdly in order to get it to work. So I mostly just use it for spectating and stuff, but definitely one of the better simulators. Alright, well, hopefully I got put in a slightly lower split this time, because that last split was very fast. The cup race will suck. It might. I don't want it to. I want it to be really good. Honestly, I'm thinking it's going to be at least a little bit better because the action is going to be more condensed. It's not going to be drawn out over 300 miles, and the stage cautions are going to come a little bit sooner. But honestly, I don't have much hope. I don't know. I think that the package is slightly to blame, but you can't put all of the blame on the package, because we did have good races at Charlotte with the package in the past. Think back to, I think people say the 2019 Coke 600 was pretty good. So, yeah. I don't know. I think what it was is the new tire that Goodyear brought. I think that that tire combined with the package is what made it bad. I think that's one thing that people need to kind of realize, is that the tire package combination is what can really ruin a race. The package on its own has actually created pretty good racing. Oops. Well, guess we wrecked. I don't know, it doesn't look like the Highline is all that good. I was running flat out that lap, and I only ran a 31.5, and then I run the bottom, and it's a 31.2. Although I won't say that the new tire sucks, because, I mean, assuming they've been using it for all the races this year, which I don't really know, but, I mean, the rest of the races this year have been pretty good, honestly. The Coke 600 was probably the worst race of the season, so, yeah. I mean, and that being said, I didn't think the Coke 600 was that bad. I mean, it was by no means a good race, but was it bad? I don't know. I thought that there was enough action. I think that stages 2 and 3 were kind of bland, but I mean, I thought stage 1 was actually pretty good with the action, honestly. There was a lot of passing, a lot of aggressive racing. Stage 4 was pretty good as well. I just think that, I don't know, the thing about the Coke 600, is that it's long by design, but the problem with having a long race is that you have the endurance factor. And because of the endurance factor, people just want to make it to the end. Drivers don't really want to go all out throughout all the stages, so they're not going to try and make a pass. But I mean, honestly, when the drivers really did try and go for the pass, they were able to. I think people said, like, Ryan Blaney was a good example. Because he was able to make quite a lot of passes throughout the race, and he ended up in 4th. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think you can blame the whole thing on the package. I think a lot of it is just because of the distance of the race. And actually, my take on race distance, I think David Land pretty much summed it up perfectly, is that if NASCAR wants to have a very entertaining product, they're going to need to add more variety. Because right now, all the races are, 400 miles, 500 miles, or in some cases 600 miles. I think NASCAR could actually do pretty well with some shorter races. So having, 300 miles, 200 miles. At the shortest, you could go 100 miles, but I think that's a little bit short. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, if you had more than just 400 and 500 mile races, you could probably get a lot better racing. Because then the races are a little bit unique. So, in one race you want to be aggressive all at once, but then the other races you want to be a little bit more reserved. And I think another problem with the way that the race lengths are now is that it kind of makes it seem like 500 miles isn't very long. Because it's almost like, oh yeah, every race is 500 miles. But then you think about it, 500 miles that's a lot of miles. That's like the distance of the highest jump ever recorded, like basically 50 times over. It's a huge distance. And I think that because so many of the races are 500 miles, we don't really appreciate that. So I think that if we had a little bit more variety, it would help the product. Because honestly, I don't think the package is bad. I think the package isn't as good as it could be. It's certainly not the best one we've ever had, but it could be a lot worse, honestly. And the good races we've had with the package are pretty good. Oh dear, I forgot how to take that turn flat out. I can't wait for Bristol, but I like the 2019 package more than the low downforce package. In some ways, I'm going to go ahead and agree with you, because the thing about the low downforce package is that cars will get so unstable with so little downforce that they won't actually be able to make passes, not because of the dirty air, but simply because the cars are too unstable to. And I think that's actually part of the problem that we ran into in 2018. If you remember, quite a lot of those races were pretty boring, especially the mile and a halves. Now, there's also, of course, the argument that the best driver with the best car should be able to win. And while I do agree with that, the problem with having such a low downforce package is that there's going to be one perfect setup that's just going to blow the competition away, and it's going to make the race really boring. And if I'm being honest, I would much rather see a good race than have the most deserving driver win. And I know that sounds bad. I know that sounds like, I don't care about anybody's feelings. But, I mean, honestly, it's just boring, to see, it's just kind of boring to see, Kevin Harvick or Kyle Busch just fly away with the victory because they just nailed that perfect setup. I think that when you have a slightly higher downforce package, then setups matter a little bit less because they're a lot more stable. So it's not like the wrong setup is going to send you flying into the outside wall. But yeah. Really high horsepower mixed with really low downforce comes together to basically make really unstable cars. And we don't want that. We want the cars to be hard to drive. We don't want to make them hard to race, if that makes sense. Like, okay, a good example of this. I don't know if you've ever played like a NASCAR video game, NASCAR 15, whatever. You're trying to get a setup, and you stumble upon a setup that is so ridiculously loose that it's undrivable. That is a problem you can run into when your downforce is too low, because you basically have, no grip whatsoever, and you can't make a pass because of how, slippery the cars are. Now imagine if that was just the base package you had to run all the time. I gotta say, I think that the bottom is much better for qualifying. I'm just excited for when this series goes back to a track like, a boring track like Texas where you don't have to run the high lane. I don't know. People like multi-groove racing, Kansas, whatever this is, not multi-groove racing, it's run the top lane. It's fine. Yeah, the bottom is definitely better for qualifying, because you can really drive it in there. Get a lot of speed out of the turns. Ooh, that was nice. Flat out. I mean, that was a bad corner, but it was flat out. Is it possible to make a lap at Kansas flat out? Find out next. Alright, it definitely looks like getting into the corners nice and early is going to be key to running flat out. Ooh, I feel a good lap here. Throttle to the floor all the way. Here we go. How's that? Not good. But yeah, if you're going to run flat out, I think you really got to drive it down into the corner. You gotta kind of go below the racing line, get right down to the white line. You don't want to bump into it, though, like I did. That felt good, but I think it's getting slow. Yeah, it definitely looks like lifting is going to be faster than going flat out. Ooh. How's the chat doing? What's up, Anthony Walder? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good day. I'm going to practice running the top, because I'm going to need to know how to do that much better than I currently do for the race. I think keeping your left side tires along that seam is going to be key. Actually, I used to play NASCAR Racing 15, or NASCAR 15, I should say, a lot more. And I was always able to run Kansas right up against the wall. Oh dear. Yeah, I was always able to run Kansas right up against the wall. Maybe I can do that again. Granted, I'm not going to sit around and play. I'm not going to pretend that NR2 or that NASCAR Racing 2015 is the most realistic simulation, but it's not horribly far off, I imagine. In terms of, like, lines. Oh, and apparently, iRacing is releasing some new BMWs. Nice. Those look like they'll be fun to drive. Nice and small, I imagine. I don't know, they might be front-wheel drive, actually. Okay, let's go practicing. Did I get put in a low split this time? Nope! Oh, gotta love being put in insanely high splits I can't win in. Granted, I don't think that's a very valid complaint. The lobby is too fast. I want to win every race. Which, to be fair, I do. Still want to win a K&N race. You know, through all the trials and tribulations of my iRacing career, I am yet to win a race in D class. C class, got it. Rookie class, got it. K&N, we're working on it. Andrew Ducato has connected. Very fast driver, actually. Actually raced against him a couple of times in K&N. And actually, since I don't really like the track that the trucks are racing at, maybe I'll just go ahead and race some K&N. Who knows? Alright, this time let's try our best to not get involved in a wreck. Actually got involved in 2 last race. I just phased through another guy in the first one I was involved in, because I wasn't paying enough attention. This guy's taking the bottom. Middle. Actually, this is going to be interesting. So I took the bottom in 1 and 2, but the middle in 3 and 4. Did that help my time at all? That was decent. Ow. Maybe getting off the throttle a little bit to let the car rotate. I don't know, I'm considering really hammering the throttle going into the corner, just really driving it in there. Maybe I'll try that on one of my laps here. Just really sending it into the corner and backing off a little bit to get to the bottom, and then just driving it through. That felt fast. Height boys, we're going qualifying. Just need to get my steering angle right. Alright. Alright, let's do a quick Twitter check before we get started. I'll head off at 1 minute. Alright, let's go. Try and get this thing on pole. Ooh. It's been a while since I've won an official iRacing race. Well, I say it's been a while. It's only been a couple of weeks. Last time I won was Charlotte week for the trucks. I actually won a couple of races. I think I won 2 races that week. Doesn't seem like much, but it's pretty good for me. I tend to win about 1 a week. Usually it's on the weekends, too. I'll just do, like, 1 random race on Saturday, and I'll get the win. It's worked for me most of the time, so. Alright, let's go racing. Or qualifying, I guess. I didn't get as low as I wanted to there. Didn't have a very good exit either. I know I can do better than that. That being said, 3 and 4 felt pretty good. How's that? 31.296. I can go faster. I should say I can try and go faster. Can't guarantee I can. I drove it in too deep. I don't think this is going to be a very good lap. I can try and make it, though. Hold the wheel, hold the wheel, hold the wheel. How's that? 31.253. Still not very good. 14th for now. I still need to try and get into the 32.1s. I don't know. I tend to be best at either short tracks or tracks that you can really only run the bottom at, because I'm pretty good at hooking the bottom and just sending it. Let's try heel towing. Ooh, heel toe. Heel toe again. Yeah. I'm pretty good at short tracks for some reason. I wasn't great at Bristol, but I was okay. I was pretty good at Richmond. And then in terms of tracks where you just hook the bottom, really good at tracks like Chicagoland, Texas, Charlotte, because you basically just drive it down to the bottom and you just keep it there. Hello, Racing Reaction. Welcome to the live stream. We're qualifying at Kansas, and I'm embarrassing myself with a 17th place run. I thought I was better than this. I was actually really looking forward to Kansas week, because I knew that I was good at the 1.5 miles, but I didn't realize that, much like the Xfinity Series, Kansas is a track where you basically need to run the top during a race, which I'm not very good at. Yay, 17th! So good at driving. And I predicted correctly. It is currently raining at Charlotte. Ah, that stinks. Oh well. We have tomorrow to race. We're going to Bristol actually on the weekend. That should be fun. What are they going to do if it gets rained out tomorrow as well? Friday? Alright, is Elliott Sadler in this race? He is not. One less guy to race out, to outrace. Alright, boys. Let's go racing. Grid up soon. I like waiting until the last possible minute to grid. I don't know why, I just do. It's fun. Alright, guys. Let's try and go for a better finish this time, considering what happened last time. Alright, it looks like the rain is going to clear out by 10 o'clock Eastern. At least I assume Jake Baskinger is tweeting in Eastern time. I don't really know. Can't confirm, but I'm going to guess that he is. It'll be 7 o'clock Pacific. Alright, let's get this win. Alright, chat, make your prediction now. Where do you think I'm gonna finish? We're starting 17th, but I'm much more confident in my race pace than I am in my qualifying pace. So we're just gonna hang back, try and make up some spots as we go into the race, and hopefully Kansas treats us well. Let's go ahead and join up on the track. Very nicely. Nice paint scheme, 12. I like that. Alright, 3 people in the chat. Not many, but good enough. Sorry, guys. Let's do this. Alright, plan is to be nice and patient off the start, save tires. Let's go at the end. Here we go. You're just gonna go at some point. And we are down and away. Come on, guys. Well, that was a sad and pathetic start. Down towards turn 1. Oh my goodness. Everyone's staying actually really low off the start, so it looks like the bottom lane is going to be preferred on restarts. Are we 3 wide? Is that 4 car on the inside of somebody? Nope, just wants to keep me really low. Cool. Actually hoping the inside lane can come in for this race. Plenty of room. You sure about that? Oh boy. Kind of want to let this guy go by and just get back in line. Hello. Yeah, all this really aggressive racing is only going to last so long. They're going to crash soon. I just don't want to be in it when it happens. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, 12? Wow. Talk about almost misjudging it, my goodness. Don't fly up on the racetrack like that. Buddy. Middle line, here we go. The runoff. But the Germain Toyota 16 is in front of me. Hey, Toyota bros. Let's go Toyota bros. We're both in a Toyota. That means we're cheating. Cheating Toyotas. Hashtag cheating Toyotas in the chat, please. There we go, swing to the bottom. Call me Zane Smith with the moves I'm making out here tonight. Ah, that's why I don't like this track, because the inside doesn't work at all and you can't pass. It's not like you can make the inside work, honestly. It's just kind of like it just doesn't work. Okay, hold on. I need to be let... There we go. I need to just get let in at the top here. Well, this is safe. Alright, that's what I call making it through with minimal damage. The 20 car is wrecked. How am I supposed to let him by? 20 car is wrecked and not on the racetrack. Okay. Guess they got rid of that. Whew, that was close. Oh dear. Okay. So we have a little bit of damage out of that, but it's nothing that can't be fixed, and I'm guessing a couple, maybe a minute or so? I don't know. I mean, that was bad, but could have been a lot worse. Why do I have to let the 20 car by? He was literally wrecked. Oh well. Either way, it was a pretty good move to go through right up the middle. Unfortunately, everybody started wrecking when that happened. Just gonna pray for not too much damage here. A couple of drivers bringing it in, I'll bring it in too. Let's make sure that my crew isn't adding fuel when I don't need it. Just gonna move over here so I can actually figure out where my pit sign is. It's right around there. There it is. Tires, please. 11 seconds of damage. Let's go. I can actually probably sit that out. If my crew is going to let me. I don't know. They might just say, go. Yep, let's go. God, I don't know why my crew always does that. It's like they just refuse to fix your car. It's like I didn't actually want to go there, but fine, I'll go. Whatever. Don't fix my damage. I don't need that. I wish there was an option on iRacing actually to tell them, tell your crew you wanted to get your car fixed. Because so many times what happens is, especially, this has happened to me in B class so many times, I'll get like 50 seconds of damage and I'll just sit there and they'll just tell me to go and I'm like, fix my car! And they just won't. And you could enter pit lane with like nothing selected, with the only thing they could possibly do to fix your car. And they just won't. They just sit there. I'm like, what do you want? What are you doing? My car has a giant hole in its nose, and they're like, what are you talking about? You don't have 5 minutes of damage, leave. This is just turning into me complaining about iRacing while vaguely racing, kinda. Alright, well luckily it's only 11 seconds of damage, so shouldn't cost me too much. Fortunately, all the positions I made up from the wreck aren't gonna mean anything, because I was kind of sitting there hoping my crew would fix something for once. But nope, they're just gonna sit there saying, "I don't know what you want me to do. Fix my car. That's what I want you to do." Alright, boys. Chase Elliott truck leading. That can't be good. Chase Elliott isn't allowed to lead anything, even in iRacing. There we go! Now, I'm going to test my theory here. I have a feeling I'm going to be off the pace in terms of speed, which wouldn't make sense because I only have 11 seconds of damage. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm terribly off the pace, which is nice. Oh, he's holding me tight. Oh, he's going to the back. I don't know why. I kind of wish people wouldn't do that at tracks that aren't Daytona or Talladega. Just kind of going to the back like that. Like, you know, can you just stay in the race and not wreck anybody? How hard is that? Oh my, okay, well that's great. Apparently the damage I have is not only slowing down my car because of engine, but also making me not able to turn because of aero damage. So that's about the worst combination possible. That's amazing. I'm just gonna turn, maybe it's not. It's hard to tell, but I feel like I'm understeering. I can't keep pace through the turns. Well, I don't like where this is going. Probably not gonna get any more cautions knowing my luck. You know, my luck is like if I'm leading with 2 to go, that's when a caution comes out. If I'm last place with damage, nah, we're staying green until the end. Although I can't say it's been all bad luck. I've had some good luck on iRacing. This is kind of boring. Just riding around here waiting for something to happen. I can't make any passes because it's Kansas. It's kind of the problem about tracks where the high line is so dominant. It's so difficult to make a pass because unlike tracks where the bottom is dominant, you can just go to the bottom on the straightaway. Well, it's much more difficult to go to the high side on the straightaway because there's a wall in the way. That's what NASCAR needs to do. Get rid of outside walls on tracks where the outside is dominant, so that way people can just drive onto the grass to go to the outside. It's easy. I think I just fixed NASCAR's overtaking problem. Please give me money. Jim France, are you who's in charge? Yeah, get rid of walls. That'll improve passing. That'd actually be really interesting. What would happen if you just got rid of the walls at a NASCAR track? That sounds like a job for NR 2003. See, the problem is now I'm on the bottom and I just have no chance of making this pass. Because that guy on the outside is going to get the run. And I, like, drive it into the corner really deep. That's why I don't like Kansas. You just can't pass at all. Also, that Chase Elliott truck is blocking way too much. Come on, just get a run on me. I just want to get cleared. God, just clear me already. I don't like it when someone's trying to pass me on the outside. It's just like, clear me. I want to get up there again. Stop taking forever to pass. But it's Kansas, so you can't pass. At least not on... Honestly, iRacing probably should rescan Kansas or do something to the way the traction is here because this is not accurate at all. Like, I'm sure the actual track is, but the way it races is completely inaccurate. If you look at real-life Kansas races, people are basically hugging the bottom. iRacing Kansas, if you're not up top, you're losing speed. I'm honestly impressed, though. These drivers have gone way more aggressive than I thought than should be possible in C-Class without wrecking. It's very impressive. And because you can't make a pass, I can't do anything about it. I love Kansas. It's great. Can you tell that I love Kansas? I like the track in real life, just not on iRacing. Too sharp to take it flat. Too flat to go to the bottom. Remember, kids, it's only multi-groove racing if 2 lanes work. I don't even know where that came from, honestly. Not making fun of anybody there. Usually when I do that, I'm making fun of, like, Steve. One of the Steves. Steve O'Donnell. Some Steve. Not Steve Lavender. He's the best Steve. Oh my, why? Okay, everybody's wrecking and crashing. I'm just gonna go inside 3 wide. Yep, this is fine. Okay, hey, buddy, I need space. Oh my. Well, that was traumatizing. This is why I don't like Kansas. I mean, I'm definitely faster than these guys, but what am I supposed to do? I just ride around up top and wait. It's not like anybody's gonna go to the inside. Okay, we're just gonna gun it here. You know what? There's a gap. Gap. What is happening right now? Okay, well that should not have worked, but it did. Oh my. Okay, well I feel like I should apologize to somebody there, but on the other hand, I went for the gap. Maybe they will fix my car. Okay, I probably owe someone an apology, but I don't even know who I would apologize to. I was going 4 wide, next thing I know people are wrecking. Hey chat, how you doing? I'm actually talking in the chat, so I'm just gonna assume nobody's there. Should I take 2 tires for fun? Nah, that's a bad idea. That was pretty intense. Hey, just remember, you are no longer a racing driver if you go for a gap that exists, or whatever. Actually, yeah, that's it. If you go for a gap that exists, you are not a racing driver. Real men, real racing drivers, we go for gaps that don't exist. I kind of know where my pit stall is, which is good. There it is, number 19 board. Coming in. I think I gained a spot there, actually. That was a pretty good pit stop, if I do say so myself. Granted, last time I had a good pit stop around lap 20, I got wrecked late in the race. These 2 Kansas races are playing out scarily similarly. Oh, and the poor cone gets punted. Man, that poor cone just wants to have a happy life and is getting killed and abused. Why no physics in pit stop? Not sure. Probably because it makes it easier for drivers who don't know how to enter pits, like me, to get into their pit stalls. You can just go straight. '15th. Nice. Okay, don't look at that truck on the right. I don't like it. Can I, like... Let's just reload trading paints, honestly, so we don't have to see it any longer. I mean, it's gonna reload at some point, but maybe it just won't. There are physics in the actual pit road. You can run into people in the pit lane, but you can't in their pit stall. And the paint scheme's back. Oh god. Okay, gonna be restarting 15th. Let's do our best here. Fresh tires. Ooh, I really burned them up that last run, especially the right front. I mean, on the plus side, I didn't really notice any different from the start to the end of the run, so it's probably a good thing. I really want to get past that 24 truck. It's gross. The Toyota or a Chevrolet? Ah, it's a Chevrolet, of course it is. Camrys are the superior vehicle, we all know it. Alright, boys, let's go restarting at Kansas. Then I'll end the stream after this race. That's not... Oh, that is the 24. Never mind. truck in front of us. Very inspiring message. No fear. No fear. I have no fear on this restart. I'm going to go 4 wide on lap 2. Let's do it. Okay, maybe that's not... Nah, I'm going to go 4 wide. Who doesn't love 4 wide? Alright, take your picks. Where am I going to finish in this race? I'm thinking top 10. I'm feeling ambitious. Alright, race leader. In the red number 11. Oh, let's do this. The inside lane is preferred on the restart. There we go. Down towards turn 1 we go. Couple of guys getting loose up front already. That's scary. Man, Kansas is great. You can't pass at all. I mean, you can pass if you're on the outside. If you're on the inside, you can kiss your chances goodbye. You just can't do it. It's impossible. I mean, the best thing you can do is a slide job, but even then, they're going to get such a great run down the back straightaway, or the front straightaway, depending on where you did it. What's the point? Sure hope this isn't Kansas in real life, just no passing. One and 2 is getting grippier. I think I can afford to go a little bit up towards the wall. Oh, they're getting squirrely up there. I'm having to gauge how far into a run. If a caution came out, would I pit? Not today. Three and 4 is really loose on entry, which isn't good for running the wall. But it's very grippy on exit, and it has been for these past 2 races. What am I saying? It's a little bit of a bump on the entrance to turn 1. Weird. I notice that every time. Starting to race up here. It's going to give me a chance. Coming up on 10 to go. Able to avoid the bump. Ah, that's what's making the bumps. It's that. It's the white little dots in the road. I guess I should say the track. Don't come up on the track. Don't come up! That was terrifying. As most things are at Kansas. Yeah, we're up to 13th at this point. Let's keep doing it. Just keep doing what you've been doing. NASCAR 15 spotter. Oh, I was able to get a really nice run into the corner. 24 is slow because of the contact they made. Let's drive it to the bottom. Let's try and make the pass. This is the only way we can do it. Get the grip on exit. Don't let them take the inside. There we go. Slide up, slide up, slide up, slide up. Here we go. Perfect. Now we're in a good spot. Because they're going to be on the inside going through turn 3, which is not where you want to be. Gas and go. Let's do it. Are they going to pull out the slide job? This would be close. Nope, not going to do it. In all honesty, I don't know if I need to be lifting going into the corners, but I am just in case I do. It's much easier to preemptively prevent wrecking than it is to react to understeer. Oh, good corner there. Getting all the spots we can out of this. 6 laps to go. That was a very conservative entry. I don't think I needed to do that. Five laps to go. Ah! That's not what I wanted to do. Come on, keep the run. Stay up against the wall. Oh, did he just get turned? Oh, 24 got turned. Oh dear, that is not going to bring out a caution. I was kind of hoping it would. I need tires. Come on, guys, give me a chance to get tires. Can really badly use a caution right now. I think if... I don't know if I would stay out. Maybe I would. I don't know, I want the chance to make that decision. It's kind of just like I don't really want to make the decision, but I want the chance to make the decision to stay out or not. Come on, somebody bring out a caution. Give me a chance. Ah! That's not what I wanted to do either. Oh no. I mean, luckily I'm just kind of grazing the wall. Granted, I know that saying I don't want to do that when I hit the wall isn't very insightful commentary, but I'm doing my best, okay? It's a lot of traction coming off, too. Aight, boys, 1 to go. I don't want to run the bottom because I'm going to give up way too much time to the guy behind. I'm just going to keep running the top. Keep it going. Nine's gonna try and drive it to the bottom. Drive down with him. Oh! Close. Is gonna be close to the line. Side by side. Don't wreck. Don't wreck. Don't wreck. Oh, I think we got him at the end. Yep, we got him. All right. 11th. Not bad. All right. How we do? Race is scheduled to start in just a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off here and take a look at a replay. Oh! Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Just pulling off the track. Oops. Can't imagine he's too happy about that. Oh dear. Oh, sorry, dude. But the race is over, so it's not going to affect anything. Well, Kansas is still, I don't know, I don't like it. I wish there were multiple grooves. I wish they could run the bottom because it would help passing tremendously. It'd be great if, like, the top and the bottom were, like, equal. That'd be perfect. Alright, let's go back to the hideous car. Oh, yeah, there was just contact going in the back. Alright, well, 11th place is fine by me. In theory, the race is supposed to start soon, but I got a feeling it's not. Yeah, alright, I can't find any news about, Can't find any news about if the race is going to start, but I sure hope it does. Anyways, that's going to do it for the stream today. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day, and enjoy the race, if it starts.